New York City is the largest market for broadcast media. It's the epicenter for the TV and radio industry. If you ever had a dream of working in the thrilling broadcast world, then make it a reality by going to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. CSB has helped numerous people get a job with hands-on training and a learn-by-doing mentality. You will learn all of the high-tech equipment in the TV and radio studios. From hosting your own radio show, to being a news or sports anchor, operating a camera in the TV studio, or editing audio and video, the choice is yours. Graduates from CSB have gone on to work at some of the major companies in the industry. To get more information, call 1-800-TV-RADIO or check us out at gocsb.com. Your road to success starts here at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Hey, what's going on out there? We're here on a Thursday night. Taping this week, yeah, we're taping it late. I got a new job, Mike. Now I got to work for a living for a little while anyway.
Yeah, no more golf, no more all that stuff.
Yeah, no more hanging out, right? So
we're going to
shout out to my people over there at Phoenix Diversified. How are you all? Boss's name is JR, and he makes JR Ewing look like a choir boy.
Oh.
This guy is ravenous.
So we'll know who shot JR.
We'll know who got. Well, yes, this JR, if he gets shot. Just give him my phone number and address, and we're good to go. So,
all right,
let's get to it, Mike. This week, interesting week. We're going to start this week with the 6-on-6 for a couple of good reasons.
Okay.
Reason number one is your Lightning.
Oh yeah, finally getting some respect out there.
Now let's be fair about this. I said to you 3 weeks ago that I thought the Lightning was not getting the respect they deserve for playing the way they played.
They're playing great, man.
And they actually gave up only 20 points to the Bears, who had been rolling. And knocking off 3 undefeated teams in a row, and the buck stopped here.
It sure did.
With the Lightning. So they're in the AFC. They're sitting at 6-0, and they now have opened a 2-game lead, and if they win this week, they clinch.
Oh, yeah.
And the contest this week is not that difficult for them. And not taking anything away from the other team.
They got the blanks.
They got the blanks, and it's a team they should beat.
They should, yeah.
They should. So that would put them at 7-0 and lock down the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Which is a big deal.
Yeah, you get a bye in the first week.
You get a bye in the first week, and then you look at the rest of this. Well, what do we got? 2, 4, 6.
It changes
Probably
every
not.
year,
Probably not. Yeah.
But still, you're still better seeding.
Well,
you're playing
playing
the lowest seed.
And I mean, if you look at it right now, the Lightning have a 2-game lead on the All-Stars and the Deep Threats. The Bears are at 3-3. So we're going to get into that situation where we might have a great, 3-4 game here?
Yeah.
You know, the 3-4 game might be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so close that the 3-4 game might be the best game on. It might be the best game on the charts. Right?
Yeah, at least week 1.
At least week 1.
Is. But hey, like we were saying, light them up. Still, yeah, they only have the 1 win, but they're hanging in there. I mean,
they score points.
Yeah.
They score some points.
They're
and those are the kind of teams where you take a deep breath, and the next thing you know, how did we lose this game?
Yeah, exactly.
So that can happen.
It could.
That can happen. But the rest of we said the All-Stars at 4-2, Deep Threats at 4-2.
Deep Threats, they're playing pretty good. When I saw them play, they looked pretty formidable.
Now the Dozers have won a couple in a row.
There we go. Yeah.
So maybe they're starting to get a little mo there.
They also how we're talking about who is it? The Bears playing all those undefeated teams. The Dozers really had. I mean, they had like the All-Stars.
Yeah, they had a tough go. Yeah, they did.
They had all like the top teams in the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, it was not an easy schedule.
Yeah, that's not easy, man.
But you know what?
With all the crossing games that they were having with Sam's Taxi, so yeah.
It was tough.
Dozers got a little snake bit there, I think.
They win out, they go for it. And everybody else got to play them too.
That is true.
So the Lightning,
at the beginning of the year.
Well, yeah, you don't have your legs under you yet. Yep. So I mean, Lightning can clinch. I'm doing that game Sunday, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So the influence.
Yeah, the influence.
There it is.
You know what? I think you do have the influence on these teams still because they don't want to see you win this wager here of me picking the games.
All right, let's not get crazy
So what's
here.
happening
You got a 2-game lead. Let's not get crazy.
Hey, man, that's huge in this.
All right, well, let's move on to the NFC. And look who's on top or tied for the top spot in the NFC.
The
new breed, who could not catch a break at the beginning of the year.
No.
Lost, and don't forget, they blew a 3-touchdown lead to the Bankers early in the season.
Yeah.
They could be sitting at 5-1 right now.
Yeah. I mean, I remember doing their game against the Lightning, and that whole squad was kind of like, hey, we're just out here having fun. You know, they played the Lightning great, and here they are. Thinking they're not that good this year. Ragtag bunch of guys, you know, just a mishmash, MOB, JT's on there. I mean, you got a lot of...
You got some players on that team.
Yeah,
Matt is on there.
Yeah.
Matt's a good receiver.
Oh,
he
yeah.
actually fills it. But if you look, you've got 4 teams at 4-2.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are these next 2 weeks, seeding-wise, going to be crucial?
They have to be. I mean,
whoever wins out is going to be tied for the division lead.
Yeah.
And when we do our picks, you know, we'll be able to take a peek at that and see.
Well, it's nice. Yeah, we have Orange Lantern versus New Breed this week right there. That's going to be that's a seeding game right there.
That really is.
These are 2 4-2 teams. This is for bragging rights to win your conference.
And the Cobras, after starting out 4-0, really lost 2 heartbreakers in a row.
Yeah.
2 real tough games. So they could easily be 6-0. So it's going to be, the last 2 weeks going to be very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
My boys, the Nice Snatch, still have the greatest name in the league.
Yes.
At 0-6, I'm always rooting for these guys. But boy, I'd like to see them, just like you want to see the replacements get a win, I'd like to see the Snatch get a win.
Yeah.
But we shall see. All right.
The Zombies really need to pick it up. I mean, they fell off big time.
You know what? I think the Zombies are a little overrated.
Yeah.
I don't think they can really touch the top 4.
Not yet.
I think the top 4 are better than them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm
saying they're not,
you know.
They got to put a little more time in the league. I think they'll get used to this. So remember, a lot of these guys that came over, at least last season, it was a lot of A guys, a lot of B guys playing 6-on-6. Finding now, 6-on-6 isn't just that. These are 6 guys.
It's
just run
not.
Up and down the field. Boop, boop, boop. Nope.
But looking at the teams in front of them, I think the Zombies are probably one and done. They're one and done. So
those 4 in front of them are those are some of the big boys right now.
Well, they really are. Hey, we're going to go to a quick commercial right now, pay some bills. It's getting close to dinner. Well, we're here late tonight. I hope Thursday night football. I got to make it for the kickoff. But I'm going shopping first.
Right down the street.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be right back, and let me look at that sizzling steak one more time, will you? Back in a minute.
As restaurants come and go, it is rare to find an establishment like Steve's Sizzling Steaks. Steve's has focused on excellent food, comfortable ambiance, and a friendly staff. Times sure have changed since Steve's first opened their doors, but what hasn't changed is the family atmosphere that makes Steve's so special. Open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Located at 620 Route 17 South in Carlstadt, New Jersey, or call 201-438-9677 for your reservation.
Are you in need of a new haircut? Tired of the same barbershop? Come to Sal's Barber Exclusive for our family experience. We have 45 years of business experience in haircutting. We offer the basic hair trimmings as well as stylings. No reservations, walk-ins only. Come on in and see Denise, Monica, and Sal. The number's 201-327-7037. 6 Church Street in Ramsey on the corner of Main and Church. Our hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 to 6. Thursdays, 8:30 to 7:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 5. Closed on Mondays and Sundays. Come to Sal's Barber Exclusive.
Mike, I tell you, every time I see that commercial for Steve Sizzling Steaks, it's just, man, I want to reach out and grab it.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, you have not commented on my Syracuse official Let's Kick Off the Basketball Season NCAA.
That is some orange.
I'm telling you, baby. Orange. I bleed orange. I bleed Syracuse orange. So what if we cheat? Who cares? Hey.
Just overlook that.
Yeah, it's only cheating if you get caught.
That's true.
All right, let's get to the touch division. And boy, did I take one on the chin in that last week in the Panther Slug game, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody else took it on the chin from what I hear.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a little rumor about a little altercation during the game.
A little tempers started flaring.
And fortunately, nobody got hurt. Nothing really came of it. But the Banana Slugs really took care of the Panthers. And I know that Luigi's got a big smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere.
Once again, he knew you picked them. So he was
I picked against them as well.
You picked against them. I'm going to have to go out and win for me. He did it for me, I think.
The guy likes, Luigi's a great guy. He's a lot of fun. He always has a smile on his face. But look at the Militia, another one of your former bandwagon teams.
Yeah.
Are you jumping on their bandwagon this year, too?
I'm just staying.
No, you're trying to catch up to the horses right now, right? You're ready to jump.
Right.
They win this week, you're jumping on the bandwagon again, aren't you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Listen, how do you not break your ankles with all this bandwagon jumping that you do?
Oh, I don't know about that. Listen, in the fall, the Slugs own the touch division. So, can't really jump on too much bandwagon. That's like, I'm not comparing them to the All-Stars, but in the touch division, in the fall, Slugs seem to always come out on top. I can't imagine, with the age that's on that, they should just change their name to the ARPs, because these are some old guys on the Banana Slugs.
I'm telling you, they're eligible for Social Security.
Yeah.
AARP cards.
Yeah.
I mean, they can really just get everything they need.
Look at this. The Slugs have only given up 38 points all season.
Do you know that I heard a rumor that they park in the handicap spots when they come to the field?
Really?
They park in the handicap spots. That's how banged up these guys are.
Yeah.
But they're doing it. Militia 401 right there. Going to be an interesting week for them.
That's nice. A nice little three-way tie right there at the top.
It is.
And Slugs got the win over the Panthers this week, so they have that. But
they got the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
The A team won their third in a row. So they're at 3-3 right now, and the Wildcats just can't find the gas pedal.
Wildcats are dwindling. They started out. Let's see, yeah.
Mean Machine 1-4, and the replacements, your replacements.
Oh, come on, replacements! You almost had it for me. You almost had it.
So
lost by 1 point. That's a heartbreaker.
Well, you know what they say: you lose by your nose. It doesn't matter.
It's still a loss, right?
By the way, are you a Met fan too? By the way,
no,
I'm not a Met fan either. But
congratulations!
I'm not going to begrudge the Met fans.
For the man that wears orange and blue as much as you do, you don't like the Mets?
No. Underneath, I have pinstripe underwear on.
I see that.
So I'm a big Yankee fan. That my girlfriend washes for me. She says I leave her too much laundry. But let's move on now to the Flag 8-man. And
division.
This is getting now down to the nitty-gritty. Things have really shaken themselves off. The biggest surprise for me, and you mentioned this to me, as far as the team being proficient, the Hawkeyes.
Yes, very proficient.
They lost their first game, and boy, since then they have been a juggernaut. They actually are third in points allowed. They've allowed less points than the Canes, who they trail by 1 game.
Overall rankings, they're fourth in both points allowed and points
scored.
Against. So, and all this talk, it's better be A or B, A or B. Only the Goons and the Hawkeyes are really the only two teams out there. Bulldogs hanging in though, but that are competing. They're showing that hey man, this B is just as good. I was talking with at the All-Star game with Moyano this week, and he was like, everyone talks about there should be
that they got some players,
and he's like, this B League is awesome, and he's enjoying it. He's liking it. He's hoping that just like all the other 8 guys, they want to go back to 9-on-9, play the whole field, stretch it out, play that game. But you know what? They're liking it, and he's realizing, the B is not
it's more competitive than they thought it would be.
Yes. And it's been. Last year I thought was great. I thought it was very competitive last year.
Yeah, well, we got a couple of big games in the AFC. The Savages are taking on the Diablos.
Yeah, big game.
And the All-Stars are taking on, I believe, the Sons of Anarchy this week.
Yeah. No, All-Stars got the Goons.
Oh, the All-Stars, that's another good one.
Wow, so you have the top 4 teams going against each other
Right,
this week.
yeah, and all at Hackensack.
Yeah, all at Hackensack.
You'll be there.
Yeah, someone will be there, I'm
Somebody
sure.
will be there with a camera in hand. Keep me out of the shots, though, please.
Yeah. Figure out which field.
So, I mean, the All-Star, this could be a very interesting, you could be 5-2 and be a 4th seed.
Yeah.
You could be
That's
5-2 and be a 4th seed.
That's crazy.
In the AFC, anyway.
Canes are rolling, though, right now.
Canes have been playing well all season. The Allegre Giants, to me, a little bit of a disappointment.
Yeah.
You thought they'd be better than they are showing. They have a game to make up. They're down here at 3-2, so they have a make-up game coming somewhere. Right. The Bulldogs, you mentioned the Bulldogs, they're 4-2. They trail the Hawkeyes by a half. So the Hawkeyes have a make-up game somewhere in here too, coming soon.
Yeah, they may have had their bye.
Suicide Squad, Wolfgang, New Jersey Lions, bottom feeders, Trojans at 3-3. I don't know about this team anymore.
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
they're
all
like
this talk about them.
Hit and miss, hit and miss, hit and miss.
You know, they're winning, they're losing. They win one, lose one. Win. That's not how you get things done, man.
No. So again, it'll be an interesting week. I think now we're in the last 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks for some teams.
Yeah.
And now it becomes a seeding situation. I don't think it's going to be too drastic. So should be interesting. Now to my favorite segment, the picks of the week.
Is it your favorite segment?
It is. I'm going to get you this week.
It should be my favorite.
That's it. I'm only 2 games behind you.
I'm winning.
No, you win them by 2 games. So let's get right to it. Let's get right to
you win
it.
by a nose. Hey, it doesn't matter. Ask Michigan about that.
Don't.
Right?
Oh, how about those last 7 seconds, huh?
Heartbreak. I'm a big Michigan fan.
You're a big Michigan. The Michigan State people still have not come down from that game.
Yeah, you know what? They won the Big Ten title last week. I didn't know they played that in middle of October. Hey, good job.
Oh, a little hurt feelings.
We care about Ohio State. We don't care about little brother.
The Buckeyes. The Buckeyes. All right, so let's go.
Let's do it.
Hackensack on the turf. Diablos Savages. I'm going Diablos here.
Yeah, I got the Diablos already in. Diablos they just roll, man. They just roll.
I think that the Savages will put up a good fight. They always do.
Yeah, well, we got to see also. I mean, Hollywood hurt his leg or his calf in the game against
Call up Victor Cruz and don't get any advice from him. He's been out forevermore.
But hey, you got to give it to Hollywood when Savages kept it close. They needed him in there for a last-second drive to come in, to tie it up, to go in overtime. He showed up. I got to give it to him, man. He went out on that. The 2 drives that he was in on, they scored touchdowns.
All right, and
you can say what would have happened if he played the whole game.
Well, just the question mark if he is or if he's not makes me go to the Diablos because I like the
Diablos
short thing.
Just rolling. They've been rolling for what 3-4 seasons.
They just.
I think maybe they've lost 2 games.
Maybe 2
in a year and a half.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the next 2 look pretty easy. Canes and Lions. That to me, that's a no-brainer. That's the Canes.
Yep.
And then the last one, the Lightning and the Blanks. I got to go Lightning. Yeah. I got to go Lightning. So I'm not going to gain any ground here. Yeah, I know. I'll come into the dark side. Let's go across the street to the grass field at Hackensack. And here's a good one. All-Stars Goons. I'm going to let you go first here.
I'm going with the All-Stars. I mean, these guys are, I believe, first in the league with points for defense. They're giving up 8.2 points a
contest,
game.
yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So it looks like the Goons, their big play is we're going to chuck it deep. They got great receivers, got a lot of speed, quarterback with a big arm. But you know what? Defense, baby. Defense, Mr. Wong.
You know what?
Defense.
The Goons are playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder right now. They are. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. People seem to think that because they don't have Kenny, that they're not as good a team. And now they got a chance to knock off a team that's perennially that's there. Yeah. So I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going Goons in this game.
All right.
See if they can muster up a great attack. Second game, the All-Stars 6-on-6 versus the Bankers. I'm going All-Stars here because I think they're going to be pissed about losing the first game.
I just go All-Stars at 6-on-6 just cause.
Just cause.
Just cause they're the All-Stars and it's 6-on-6. It's their league.
All right. Well, the NWO trying to make it 2 in a row over the Sons of Anarchy, a bit disappointing this season.
Yeah, which Sons of Anarchy or NWO?
I don't know. Well, they're both breaking my heart. I'm saying that right now.
I'm taking NWO on this one, though.
Well, then I'm going to go Sons of Anarchy because I think they got to get off the schneid.
NWO looked good last week, putting up, 33 points?
No.
Holding them down? Good game.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Laurel Hill.
Good game.
Bankers, Bulldogs.
What do you got?
I'm going Dogs here.
Yeah, I got the Dogs, too.
Who let the Dogs out, huh?
Yeah. Bankers aren't what they, last
I
year.
thought they were going to be better this year,
Exactly.
and they just haven't.
They got that new quarterback at the end of last year. I don't know, is he still quarterbacking them right now? But yeah, they're kind of teetering off.
Wolfgang Suicide Squad.
Wolfgang.
I got to go Wolfgang, too. I like Omar.
All right, Suicide Squad, they have that, the old Express problem. They fight too much with each other. And once you start doing that, boop, no good.
It's like,
Are we picking all the same teams so far?
No. We've got to. All right. Laurel Hill Field 2.
Field 2.
Panthers Militia. Here's a good one. Here's your bandwagon team.
Oh!
You want me to go first?
You can go first.
I'm going Panthers on the bounce back.
I took the Panthers too. I think they're very.
Yeah, see that, Militia? Here's your bandwagon jumper.
Oh, I never said bandwagon nothing.
Don't be drowning, because this guy won't even throw you a lifesaver.
No, I liked them last week, and I was correct. But Panthers are a good team. They went up against another good team last week. That's why they lost, and they lost pretty handily too. So again, bounce back. I think they're going to be too much for them.
Wildcats 18.
What do you got?
I'm going Cats in this game.
All right, let's go 18.
Wildcats, I think their athleticism might give the A team a little trouble, and I think that might be enough trouble to get them over the top. Brookdale, my favorite field. Hawkeyes and the Giants might be. Well, look how many good games of the weeks we have here.
Yeah, I believe Tom. I'm going to send Tom out to catch this field, right?
I think these two games. Yeah, I
these
agree.
Two games, I want to see them.
Yeah.
I hope you guys want to see them.
Hawkeyes, Giants. You've already picked the Giants, right?
No, I took the Hawkeyes.
You took the Hawkeyes. I'm going Giants.
All right.
And I'll tell you why. I still love the Hawkeyes. Giants home field. They gotta have a win.
They gotta have one. Doesn't mean they're gonna get it.
They gotta have a win. I still like Pete at the helm. I like Tony at the helm. But the Giants bring it. They bring pressure. I mean, they bring big pressure up front.
Yeah.
And Tony's gonna have to be at his elusive best on Sunday.
I don't know, man. Hawkeyes they're giving up the least amount of points. Top four least amount of points. They're doing great. And they're putting up.
I'm not doubting. I'm not doubting it. But the Giants can bring pressure. I know Tony's a good quarterback on the go, but
this is going to be a great defensive battle, though. This is 3 and 4 in defensive ranks right now.
Well, I'm going Giants to win it.
I'm going Hawkeyes.
All right, let's move on. Big 6-on-6 game. Orange Lantern, New Breed. Now, I'm going Lantern here. I'm going Lantern because they had a big bounce back win. I think that momentum carries them forward. The New Breed now, suddenly this is a game for first place, or a tie for first place. So I think both teams are going to be up for the game, but I think the Lantern, with their depth, will get it done.
I'm going with the Breed. MOB and the boys.
You couldn't stand them 2 weeks ago.
Hey, things change. Things change. New Breed's looking good, though, man.
They are looking better. They are looking better.
You look up each week on the scores, you see it on the site. Oh, New Breed won again? Oh, the New Breed won again?
Yeah.
What is going on here? New Breed?
Well, I still think the defense of the Lantern with Ryan and Chris are going to make it tough, and we'll see. Watersing Park, Cobras, Yambis, no-brainer for me here. This is Cobras.
Cobras, yeah. Gotta go with you there, too.
And
next game, though.
No, to me, you like the deep threats a little bit. I think the Bears bounce back and win here.
I'm going deep threats. Deep threats.
Okay. So
these are our top teams, which is nice.
Yeah.
We're not even playoffs. These are playoff previews, really. I mean, we got 1 and 2s.
Yeah, and it's all seeding, very important seeding games. But here we go, Orange Park, and this is going to be bad. The Taxi Blazers, nice snatch. They may have to stop this one at halftime.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you one thing about the Taxi Blazers, they are relentless. They will not stop scoring.
They do, yeah. They don't care.
You know what? They would love to score 100 points in a game. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They would love to score 100 points in a game.
And not feel bad about it.
And
roll with it.
And,
that's great. The other team has to show up. That's all it means.
Nice
yeah, I'm going with the Blazers too. I mean,
yeah.
You know, an 0-6 team, that would be a big up.
That wouldn't be light them up dozers. I'm going dozers here.
I'm going to take light them up.
Are you really? Okay, right. Dozers are
just. They've been playing tough. You know, maybe now they got a team that's...
Dozers just playing better now. You know, they've got it together.
We'll see.
And finally, Central Avenue, Pearl River, the Slugs and the Mean Machine. The Slugs get an easy one.
Slugs, yeah.
Slugs get an easy one here. And then the Mean Machine comes right back in a doubleheader game against the Replacements. And I'm going to reverse it and say the Mean Machine gets a W here.
I'm going Replacements 2 weeks in a row,
I'm going to pass you this week.
2 weeks in a row.
I'm passing you this week.
Come on, Replacements. You had it. You almost had it last week. Come on, baby.
And
I'm pulling for you.
Warriors and Outlaws. Well, I've taken the Outlaws too many times and they've let me down.
Yeah.
Warriors need the win.
Warriors need this win big time.
So I'm going to go Warriors here, and they wrap the.
Just, I don't know. They just kind of
couldn't find the gas pedal.
Yeah, they last couple weeks we were saying they're looking good. They're playing really well, and they ran into NWO last week, and NWO crushed.
Yes, they did.
Crushed them.
So next week, when we're sitting here next week, it's going to be very interesting because we'll be going down to the final week of the season for some of these teams. I don't know if they're going to extend the season or teams might be playing double headers. I don't know. So it could be an interesting week. And then the following week, we will have Tebow on.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Tebow down here to talk about the playoffs.
Yeah. And anyone else, the invitation is always...
Give him his insight, no matter how ridiculous it might be. We love giving Tebow a chance.
We do.
Like Mike said, we'll give anybody a chance. Come on down.
Tebow Swami, I don't know if that's...
I don't know who that is. That's a guy that is not creative enough to think of his own name.
Yeah, but he had... I got to agree with his rankings for his poll this week.
I looked at it, and
I think he was right on.
Well, he actually
Tebow is now the Tebow Swami.
He actually quoted me on the Lightning, pretty much, didn't he? Didn't he say what?
Me from last season.
Okay. So what we're saying is this guy's a plagiarist. He's not original.
No, I think he's doing a great write-up.
Right.
Everybody's jumping in there. There's like 15 Tebows now.
No, everybody wants to be on the air.
Tebow.
You guys want to be on the board? Call us up. Come on down here. We'll get you on.
I got to set up some sort of private email for these guys to read.
You know what? That's a very good idea.
This way we can also get, if somebody had a big game, caught 4 touchdowns, had 3 interceptions,
right,
scored something. This way we can spread it out there too, because not every game gets filmed. So you know what? By next week, I'll have it up. We'll get it ready. It'll be some sort of Gmail account, I'm sure. And this way you guys can just send us whatever.
And if you got the chutzpahs to show up here and get on camera and tell us what you think, here's a wide-angle lens. We can accommodate fat guys too, can't we?
And what's nice, if we do the email, you can't just go anonymously.
No.
I'm going to know who
you are going to know.
So, we'll get real stuff. We're not going to get idiots on there saying that we're stupid.
Well, we might get idiots that identify themselves.
Well, that's good.
That's good too. All right, Mike McSee, Joey B, we're going to bid you adieu. Enjoy the game tonight, Thursday night. Go Giants.
Go Giants.
On Sunday against the Cowboys. If you're a Jet fan,
eat it.
Eat it. Have a good night.
Athenia Mason Supply is New Jersey's #1 source for masonry supplies. We're the wholesale one-stop location with a comprehensive selection of cultured stones, bricks, blocks, concrete, cement, sand, and the accessories that make it all come together. Whether you're a masonry contractor or doing the work yourself, skip the big box stores and go right to the specialist at Athenia Mason Supply. We have everything you need to enhance the appearance of your home while providing lasting beauty and value. Stone or concrete pavers can define an exterior space while offering an old-world elegance. A fireplace or brick barbecue can be the central focus of a living room or outdoor living space. Inside or out, nothing adds timeless beauty to a home than the look of cultured stone or brick veneer. Athenia Mason Supply is where your improvement plans should start. Visit our website for ideas or just stop by. Deliveries are available to all of New York and New Jersey, including the islands.